All right, question 7b. There's some writing up there from the earlier question that really affect us. It was distracting me. 7b says the 24th term of the sequence, -5. Remember, sequences are just patterns. -5, -11, -17, -23, ... So you need to get an intuitive grip on what this pattern's doing. So every time, how is -5 going to -11 and then -11 to -17? What's it doing every time? What's the rule? Looks like it's minusing by 6, right? So every time we proceed with our pattern, we're subtracting 6, and then it continues forever, okay? So -6, -6, -6, -6, bippity boppity boo, 24 times. So you can sit there with a pencil and try and list them all out. We've had kids do that with success, and lots of times they don't, especially with the negatives. So to do this question the straight way, the fast way, you need to know that this is a sequence. You've got formulas. You got to use them. So this pattern is -6, -6, -6. Go to your reference sheet. Excuse me. Reference sheet's on the back of your green book. You're also given that on the Regents. There's two types of sequences, arithmetic and geometric. Arithmetic is add, subtract each time. Geometric is multiply or divide each time. Now, since it's -6, -6, -6, -6, this is arithmetic, okay? Because it's minus each time. So I'm going to grab this formula real quick. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. So I have it memorized, but if you don't, you'd have to be flipping and rewriting it, okay? So my formula is a sub n is a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Kind of fit it. There's the pattern. Or there's the formula. So now we're going to fill in this formula with the different ingredients we need. So a sub 1 is something we can grab quick. We need a sub 1. We need which n they want us to find. And we need d, which is our common difference. D is the amount you're jumping each time. Okay, that's a really sloppy D. Hopefully you're okay with that. Okay, a sub 1 is the first term in the pattern. So looking up at your pattern, pretty easy. What's the first term in the pattern? -5. Pretty good. Straightforward. Love questions like that. N, what is the amount that we are increasing or decreasing by? 6. Now, it's not just 6. It's -6. The negative matters because it implies we're going that direction. So -6. Oh, wait a minute. I'm misspeaking. Now we need to find n. N is the number term that they want. So that's the task. It says the 24th term. 24 is the number term that they want. So n equals 24. Okay? The first term is -5. They want the 24th. D is the common difference. What is it increasing or decreasing by? It is decreasing by 6. So it's -6 each time. Okay? And that's everything we need to fill in the pattern. A with a little n is actually going to be a sub, we know what n is. N is 24, so it's a subscript 24 equals, I'm just filling in a sub 1. I look at my list. A sub 1 is the first term in the pattern, which is -5. Now it says plus d. It's actually not plus, it's -6. So if you want to, you can go right ahead and just make that -6. And then parentheses, I'm going to write over here in the margin a little bit. N minus 1, we know what n is. N is 24. So I'm going to swap out n for 24. Minus 1. Sorry, it's not a very good minus sign. There we go. 24 minus 1. At this point, I take that whole blob. It goes right in the calculator. Ooh, wasn't a very good blob, was it? There we go. That whole blob is just going to go right in the calculator. And be careful. Make sure you treat that as a -6, not -6, because otherwise it's going to multiply it by a factor of 6. Okay? So we grab the calculator. -5 minus 6. Parentheses, 24 minus 1. Now, you know what 24 minus 1 is. It's 23. You could just do the same thing with 23 in the middle. But I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter. 24 minus 1. Click enter. -143. So a sub 24 is negative 143. Goody goody. This is a multiple choice question. It's kind of sloppy. I can see that the answer has to be choice 2. Pretty much done. And the other answers there, I guarantee you, are crafted so that if you were using a pencil and just counting each time, they've got the common mistakes in there that kids make when they're counting. Okay? So, arithmetic sequence, you had to know which one it is. It's minus each time, so you got to use this formula. And you got to get the 3 things you need for it, which is the first term, the number term they want you to find, and then the pattern, which is minus 6. And then fill it in, calculator, all done.